2 years ago, I hated the way I look. I was always tired, mad, eating out. And I swear that food, when you eat out, it just has something in it that makes you feel depressed. It makes you feel low. And it also makes you crave more and more of that junk. So it's a never ending cycle of you eating out. And honestly, I was just sick and tired of just feeling nasty. So I got myself into the gym. I was able to get my abs, my shredded legs. And I also was able to build my upper body in just 2 years. And not gonna lie, I probably would have gotten results a lot faster if only I knew about these 8 lifestyle changes that I made just 1 year ago. So in this video, I'm gonna share exactly what I did to get these results. And I believe if you use my advice, you can actually become unrecognizable in the next 6 months if you stay logged in. So let's get to it. Number one is tracking everything that you are eating. So this is one of the biggest changes that I made. And it's because, let's be real, most of us, we don't even pay attention to the labels behind anything we eat. I know that I didn't back when I was overweight. You know, that label that says 120 calories for 8 chips. Well, yeah, I would ignore all of those. And I feel like that's the reason that I was weighing 270 pounds and I was clinically obese. So when I started tracking everything that I was eating, that's when I saw the biggest transformation. And personally, what I use is an app called MyFitnessPal, but there's so many apps out there that are 100% free that you can actually use. And I know that once I started doing this, I created a lot of healthy eating habits that allowed me to, lose weight, but also maintain a lean physique. And if you really want to become unrecognizable in the next 6 months, like for real, a pro tip that I can give you is to invest in a little scale that you can buy on Amazon and start weighing all of your food. So this is next level because you get precise serving sizes of exactly what you eat, and what you need to eat every day. And I think this is important. Even if you don't do it long term, you can do it for just 2 or 3 weeks, but it's important because then you can see mentally, visually, what a serving size actually looks like. A serving size of chicken, of rice, of chips, of sour cream, of anything that you're eating, what an actual serving size looks like. You can create like a mental picture of this serving size so that moving forward when you eat food, you at least have an understanding or a basic understanding of maybe how many calories this plate has. Step 2 is to walk 10,000 steps every single day. Now, when I started doing this particular step, I started seeing about 2 pounds come off the scale every single week. And I also just felt better, right? I felt like I can actually breathe, like I had a lot more energy in the day to get a lot of things done. So it has a lot more health benefits than just losing weight off the scale. And here's what I did to hit 10,000 steps every day. Like, it's really not that hard if you just, plan for it and if you look for ways to get your steps in. For example, when I would go to the grocery store, I would park at the very end of the parking lot. Actually, I would park at the very end of every parking lot no matter where I go, throughout my day running errands. I park at the very end for the purpose of getting my steps in. I would go on multiple mini walks throughout the day. If you have a dog, walk your dog. Also, one of the biggest changes though is I work from home, right? So I have this table here that actually goes up and it goes down. So it's very useful because I invested in a treadmill, cost me about 170 bucks. And I walk on this treadmill throughout the day. So as I'm working here on this computer, I'm walking, getting my steps in. I'm watching TV, I'm walking and I'm getting my steps in. Or say I read a book. I like to read books in the morning, and that's great idle time to, get my steps in. So I'm always using this treadmill. That's just like a little hack that you can use to get those steps in. And again, it burns more calories than getting a 60-minute workout. So if you're doing both combined, you're bound to get like a crazy transformation. Don't just show up to the gym, actually plan it. Plan your workout days, your workouts, your sets, your reps, plan everything. And you don't need any fancy app to do this. You can literally do this on the Notes app on your iPhone. Just organize it all very nicely. And this is important because when you allow your muscles to get proper rest, that's when you're gonna see the biggest results because that's when they're gonna grow. And when I apply this particular step, that's when I saw my biggest transformation and I was actually starting to see results at the gym. And for those that are probably wondering, this is my current workout split that I'm doing. I'm currently on a lean bulk and I like to switch out my splits every 4 to 6 weeks. That way my body never fully, adapts to any particular workout and I'm always challenging myself. Step 4 is hitting your protein goals. Now I'm sure most of you guys already know that protein is extremely important to, build muscle, but also to lose weight. Also really important to also hit your protein goals even on your rest days. So the days where you're not necessarily going to the gym, those are the days that actually matter the most, because your body, it recovers and it transforms and it, builds a new body on your rest days. And I don't know if building a new body is a proper way to say it or word it, but you get what I mean. Your body is rebuilding itself when you're just relaxing. So with this in mind, you want to hit your protein goals on the daily basis. Now, I'm not a nutritionist or anything like that, so don't take this particular advice, but personally, I eat 1.5 grams of protein for every pound in my body. So I weigh 170, so I'm eating about 255 to 260 grams of protein every single day. And I've been doing this for the last 2 years, but I do like to get my protein from high quality sources. So I'm talking stuff like steak, chicken, beef, salmon, shrimp, all that stuff. Matter of fact, I like to get a lot of my stuff from Costco. I'll put a little video here of my Costco haul. So I like to get stuff like grass-fed steak, salmon from Costco, tuna, chicken bites, a lot of stuff that you can prepare very easily and quickable, meals that can be ready in about 5 to 10 minutes. And this is really handy when you have a busy schedule. So instead of going out and eating out at a restaurant or a fast food joint, you can eat a high nutritious meal at home. Step 5 is having high quality supplements. So my protein supplier is OneUp. That's the protein shakes I like to go with. They're very good. And I like to take my protein shakes every day as soon as I finish my workout, right? If it's a rest day, then I just take it in the morning. But if it's a training day, right after my workout, I'm usually taking it at the gym. So of course I have my one protein shake every day. And then I have my vitamins that I take every single day. Here's a list of everything I take as far as vitamins go, but you can also find any of my supplements that I take down below. There's going to be links down below along with a few discount codes if you guys want to save some money. But one of the biggest things that I feel transformed my skin, right, was collagen. And the reason why is I was a big boy, y'all. So I weighed 270 pounds. I lost a lot of weight. So today I think I've lost about 120 pounds total of fat. And that's a lot of weight. Normally people that lose that much fat, they have a lot of loose skin. And me, I have very tight skin. Of course, I have some stretch marks. I think that just comes with the territory. But as far as skin goes, I don't have any loose skin at all. And I think it's the collagen that really allowed me to keep my body tight. So highly recommend collagen. And I also take 1 scoop of creatine every day. You want to be smart. Don't just go in the gym and throw weight around. You actually want to use a nice and controlled weight that you can put up with the muscle you're trying to target. And you want to slow down the entire set. So if you're doing 12 reps, do nice and controlled 12 reps, not just 4 or 5 good ones and then 5 sloppy ones. Once I understood this step, my transformation and the results that I was getting here in the gym really went to the next level. So for example, if you're doing the preacher curl, instead of doing it super fast, lower the weight down so that you can actually do a set where it's nice and controlled, even if that means lowering it down tremendously. Trust me, you're gonna see a lot more results doing this. Step 7 is following a diet. Now, I want you to understand that you want to ease into this diet thing. I don't want you to go extreme with it and wake up one day and say, hey, I'm gonna eat, salad and ranch for the entire day. You do not want to do that. You don't want to go out and take that aggressive route. I used to be big for these kind of diet things where I would wake up one day and say, man, I don't like how I look. Let's go on an extreme diet. Eat nothing but salad and a little bit of chicken, a little bit of tuna. And I would do that for 3-4 days. I would probably lose like 1 or 2 pounds. But then I would go like on a massive binge where I would eat out at restaurants 3 or 4 times a day, just eating so much food because I was hungry. And at the end of this, I gained like 10, 15 pounds in the matter of a few weeks. So I was only getting bigger, more fatter, and I was doing something that was not healthy at all, it was not good for my health in any way. So I would recommend to not even look at it as a diet anymore. Look at it as a lifestyle change. So instead of being aggressive with it, and just make a change overnight, do little things here and there. So instead of, drinking Coke, replace your Coke with a Coke Zero that you drink occasionally. Replace your mayo with light mayo. Replace your sour cream with light sour cream. And little changes like that over time, they have huge impacts, right? Huge. Replace your candy with fruits. And trust me when I tell you this, eventually your pantry is gonna look different because you're just replacing everything little by little. Eventually your pantry is gonna look different. All the unhealthy snacks, they're gonna be gone. They're gonna be out of your house. And the outcome to that is going to be your body is going to look different because the food that you keep at your house is now different than it was back in the day. So focus on doing that. Little by little, create healthy eating habits. Real talk, discipline over motivation, period. I really want you to transition to this active lifestyle thing. Plan your day around your gym schedule. So whatever errands you have going on throughout the day, activities, maybe you're meeting up with your friends later in the day, all of that can wait. Because until you do this step, things will just not change for you. And that's just the honest truth. Because discipline, 80% of the time, is what's gonna make you go to the gym and actually show up. And even to this day, the only reason I even show up to the gym on a daily basis is because of discipline. So I want you really to think about this. It's only 60 minutes or 90 minutes that you're going to the gym every single day, or maybe you decide that you only want to work out 3 or 4 times a week. That's okay, but as long as you're showing up, it's important. It's not that much time that you just have to dedicate on you time. And trust me when I tell you, big things happen in your life when you start prioritizing yourself. Okay, I want you guys to comment down below any questions you may have, and also let me know any step in particular that you're really gonna start implementing right away. And yes, I do read all of my comments. And I do appreciate you guys watching my video. I hope you gain a lot of knowledge and you go out and accomplish all your fitness goals. You got this. I want you to remember, okay, I was 270 pounds. So if I can do this, you definitely can as well. Hit that subscribe button and let's keep pushing each other to greatness. Peace, guys.